Some call it the greatest war photograph ever taken. Some say it's the most legendary and most republished war image in history, or the first compelling action shot during wartime. Is that so? And why does the fighting about its authenticity still goes on? Well, let's find out. Hi and welcome to Iconic Photographs, where I present you the most impressive and important pictures that have been captured since the beginning of photojournalism. This photo was taken by famous Magnum photo agency co-founder Robert Capa during the Spanish Civil War in 1936. It is said to be capturing the exact moment of a soldier's death. It was a restless time in politics. Since July 1936, the Spanish Civil War was raging between Republicans of the democratically elected Spanish Republic and a fascist rebel group led by General Francisco Franco. Some call it the dress rehearsals of the Second World War. Young 23-year-old Jewish photographer Robert Capa went to Spain to capture the Spanish Civil War after he fled from Nazi-ruled Germany, where he increasingly lost jobs due to his religion. 1 year later, during the only interview in which he ever spoke about the image, he said that he was at the Cordoba front together with the soldier and his camera. The soldier was restless. He wanted to retreat to Republican lines, but the clattering hail of bullets made him back off. Until he said something like, "I'll just try it." He jumped out of the trench. Capa as well. Again, a hail of bullets. Capa hit the shutter reflectively, just to find out later that he captured the most dramatic photo of the Spanish Civil War and the immediate death of a soldier. Was it? Robert Capa's biographer Richard Whelan doubts this. The image is part of a larger sequence. There is another image quite like this one, but not as famous. It shows another fallen soldier at the exact same position. How is it possible that two men fall just seconds ago at the same spot without any corpse in the second one? And why do they fall backwards, although they are running down a hill? How was it possible for Capa to be in front of them? He claims to have been behind them, clicking the shutter without really looking through the viewfinder. How could he capture the scene framed exactly the same? You know, when I started researching for this episode, I was astonished of how much people claim to have evidence that this photo is either staged or in some way faked. And finally realized after hours of research, is that important? Why don't we just leave it as it is and cherish it to be the symbol of thousands of unknown soldiers dying anonymously in battles across the globe? Still today, even if its authenticity is finally being proven or falsified, it would not diminish its meaning to be one of the most important anti-war photos ever. Of course, I will not leave you in unknowingness. The most legit idea to me is what photo historian Hans-Michael Koetzle describes in his book 50 Photo Icons. He shines a light on the reports by a soldier that also fought in the Spanish Civil War. His name was Mario Brotons Gerda, who self-published his experiences during that time in 1995. He was able to recognize and confirm that this picture was indeed captured where Capa claimed it was. Gerda reported on the sight and clothes that were displayed in the photograph. After researching recordings of the soldiers during their time at the Cordoba front in Sierra Muriano, it is most certain that the name of the fallen soldier is Federico Burrell Garcia, the only militiaman that was plausible to have been there. The reports confirm that. But to me, this is not really counter-evidence to the doubters that say it was staged. Sorry to everybody who expected a final outcome here. I encourage you to research this on your own and tell me what you believe is the truth. And would you consider it to be an anti-war photograph? I mean, it makes us think about all the casualties of war like the Napalm girl photograph did. Tell me what you have to say about this and we'll discuss it in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and always remember, bring your camera because it captures even the shortest moment for a lifetime.